So in this video, we're going to be doing an assembly and review of the DeWalt Industrial 4-foot rack. It's a 3 shelving unit rated to hold 1,500 pounds, and my personal shelf that I'll be using this for will be going into my new wood shop. And I just wanted to do a video real quick on its assembly and its overall construction. Just want to let you know, this is an amateur woodworking channel, and I have never built anything like this before, but it's pretty easy. However, the instructions are pretty tedious if you decide to get this particular shelving unit. Pick this up on Amazon, so if you're interested, there's no link in the description because this is not a sponsored video, but essentially you can pick this up on Amazon. I'm sure you can get it at Home Depot or Lowe's. So once you get the box open, you'll see these 3 shelving units here. Comes with a little bit of wall beams. You'll have 2 of those, and then the actual shelving units itself with the racks. So this is everything out of the box, and then we're going to get everything quick and organized here. You can see the 2 side beams, the railings, and the cross beams, and everything else that'll come into it. And then you'll get these nice nifty screws, a screwdriver, and a couple of other assortment of things that you'll need for this. You really won't need much. A quick review of the instructions were very tedious. There's no pictures. If I had anything to say about this, the pictures and the instructions on this is not very good. Good thing I had Tinker Toys and Legos growing up, so even if you don't have the instructions, this is pretty self-guided. It's not too hard to put together on your own. So these are all the screws and assemblies that you'll have once you take everything out of the bag. And we'll get to these particular parts a little bit later. Mostly you just need that Allen wrench more than anything else. So the 2 side pieces will come folded like this. Pretty easy. Just make sure the bottoms are on the bottoms, and then all you're going to do is attach the screws, put those in the bottom, get everything nice and lined up. Pretty easy and self-efficient or self-explanatory. Nothing too difficult about this part. And then you'll just take the Allen key, twist everything in there, get everything nice and lined up, and then just start twisting, and then it'll set up, look something like that. And don't forget to put this little portion on it. I don't even know what that's called, so I realized a little bit later, like, what is this for? So this is basically just the plastic covering that'll go on there. In my opinion, it's not absolutely necessary, but don't forget about it. I forgot about it. This is an amateur channel, so a little bit later, you'll take 2 beams, put them on the sides, and then you'll just take the cross beams here, and then they'll just attach into the slots. I know this looks like I kind of fast forward and skipped over a lot of parts, but once you get the 2 side beams pretty much built up, you'll pretty much just take those side beams that came in with it, and you'll just attach it into the slots. You won't need anything special there, so pretty self-explanatory there, not a lot. So then what you'll do is you'll take the cross beams that go in there next. You'll see them right there. They'll have these little slots and grooves, and they fit, bam, just real nicely in there. This is what's going to essentially support the shelf itself. So nothing too complicated there. Again, the instructions absolutely suck. There's no pictures in there. The font is like 6 font, and I'm nearly 40 years old, so it's pretty difficult to read. So once you do that, you'll do that on every level, the bottom, the middle, and the top. Then you'll take these other I-beams that you'll have screws for, place them on top, and there will be holes where you will line those up. Easy peasy. Nothing too complicated there either. And then once you're ready, then you'll take the screws. And again, I'm an amateur, so the screws do not go in on the top because they will not latch to the bottom. So what you'll need to do is come in from the bottom and then screw on the way up. LOL, that sounds immature, but that's what you'll need to do. And once you do that, then they will stick in place and they won't delatch. So these are basically just support beam structures that you'll put on. You'll do this for the bottom, the middle, and the top shelf. Then once you get all of that, you'll have these nifty locking nuts is what they're called, and they just slide in there, and there's no attachment points. They're just basically pins to ensure that nothing moves. Once that's in there, they basically go into every slot on the side. So nothing too difficult there either. I'm like, okay, that's it. Nothing. I was like, okay, there should be more, but there really isn't. So once you're done with that portion of it, now you can put on the top slab, and these will just fit on, with gravity. You'll just put them in the slot, put them on the top, the middle, and the bottom, give it a good slap, and then you're done. And then these are the pieces that you'll have left over. So those 2 in the back are wall mounts, and then the other ones are for stacking. So you won't need those. And yes, I was concerned that I had extra pieces left over. However, If you want to attach it to the wall mount or add more shelving, these are the pieces you're going to have left over with. So once we got everything assembled and attached and realized I didn't do anything too catastrophic, this is what it'll look like. And as you'll notice, the two side portions are not the exact same. I forgot to flip them. So for what I'm doing this shelf for, I feel comfortable in just the way it's assembled. So really good shelving unit, real basic, easy. The instructions absolutely suck. There's no pictures, but it's pretty self-explanatory once you get started. So if you have any questions, just leave a comment. Hope you got something out of the video. Thanks. Peace. Bye.